Hi guys, it's Teacher Jackie. How are you? I sure do miss you. So we have a new letter of the week and it's Y. But before we get started, we got to get our hands up. All right. Open and shut them. Give them a clap. Open and shut them. Put them in your lap. Dear Lord, I just want to thank you for a great weekend and the beautiful weather. And I mostly want to thank you for our mothers and our special ladies that are in our lives. I just hope that they know how much we love them and how special they are. We love you so much. Amen. All right, so we have the month of May. And the month of May, let's say January, February, March, April, May. We're in the 5th month. And our new number is 14. 1 and a 4 makes 14. So let's get our counting voices ready. And we're going to count up to 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That should have been pretty easy for you guys. So let's say this. So the day of the week is Thursday. And you guys should kind of know that by now because we do a new letter every Thursday. So today is Thursday, May 14, and the year is 2020. All right, before we get started with our Y, let's go over a few letters. Now remember, every letter has a sound. And sometimes when you put the right sounds together, you can get a word. But sometimes when you put the wrong sounds together, you don't get anything. You get silliness. So, what letter is this? This is letter T. T for Timothy Tiger. And what does Timothy Tiger say? Our next one, I. Any inchworm. Any inchworm says, Wait a minute. He also wears a hard hat. He can say, I. But today, we're gonna have him say, So, actually, let's read this. Let's see if this is a word. We've got I and we've got T. So, if we put those sounds together, it. The word it, like it is good. Now, our next letter is H. Honey horse. So if we put honey horse at the beginning of it, let's see. It hit. Do not hit your brother or sister. That is not kind. We don't do that. All right. Our next one is F. Francie fish. The fancy fish. No. Oh my goodness. Francie fish. There we go. Ugh. So what does Francie say? So I took the H off and I'm putting the F in its place. Let's sound it out. It fit. I put on a pair of shoes and they fit. My daughter just put on a new pair of shoes and they do not fit. Her feet are growing so much, we have to get her some new ones. Our last one for the day is B. Bubba Bear. What does Bubba say? Buh. So I took the F away and I put the B in its place. Let's sound it out. It bit. Like a little bit of food. Okay, guys. I hope you got some of those. Now, letter of the week. Oh no, is Y. Yancy Yak. Now, I had my stuff here, and apparently, oh, here's it. Here's one. I don't know what I did with the other one. It's okay, we'll just do this. So, Y, Yancy Yak. What does Yancy say? He yaks on the phone. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yakking on the phone all day long. Yancy Yak. Now, if you see this one, that's the uppercase. Now the uppercase, what does the uppercase, what do you do with it? Salute. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Great. So let's practice writing it first. Now, everyone should have gotten their packets. And in your packets, you should have your rainbow writing, 4 and 5-year-olds. And now, remember when we do the rainbow writing, how many colors do we pick? Oh wait, think about it. How many? 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You need 6 crayons or 6 markers. I would like no pencils because we need different colors. And do we use white? No. If you use white, you can't see it. So for the sake of time, I'm just gonna do 2, but you guys know what to do. So get your pinch fingers out. Get your first one out. Get your first color. So remember, we always start at the top. Top, top, top. So you're gonna start at the top and you're gonna go down to this, just to this middle spot. Then you're gonna take your marker off, or your crayon, or your whatever you're using. Start at the top and go down, and you want to connect. Now look, that looks like a V. We need to add the stick or the tail at the end. And there is your uppercase Y. We're gonna do it one more time together. So, pinch your fingers, start at the top, go down, bring it back to the top, go down, connect it, and then bring it straight down. Now with this, you wanna make sure you connect your 2 lines with a point. You do not want it to look like this. We don't want it to look like a U. We want it to look like a V, and then you put the tail at the end. That just looks silly. That is not a Y. All right, now our lowercase. Now our lowercase, most of our lowercase letters start at that dotted middle line. So we're starting at the dotted middle line, and this is one of those letters that goes below the bottom line. So watch, got my pincher fingers again. You start at that dotted middle line and you go down. Stop right there at the bottom. Take your marker, start at that dotted middle line again and bring it down. Hit that point and then keep going. And this one's gonna be curved off to the side just a little bit. So we're gonna do this one more time. This is the dotted middle line. This is that bottom solid line. Start at the dotted middle line, go down, take your marker or your crayon off, bring it down, connect all the way down. So I'm gonna show you up here. This one, we just want to make sure you get it right. So start at that dotted middle line, go down, hit that bottom line. Go back to the top, dotted middle line, go down, hit it. So look at it, it looks like a lowercase V, but we don't stop there. We keep going and see how it's slightly slanted. It's not straight down like the uppercase. Now your uppercase was straight down. Your lowercase is going to be slightly slanted. So, but with both of them, look, it looks like you made a V. You do not want the curve. You want to have a point at the bottom for both of them. So, a little tricky, but I know at this point in time, you guys can all do it. Let's read a book first. Okay. Oops. Okay, this is Yippee Yak. Yeah, yeah, yeah. There is a yak that teachers know. His friends all call him Yippee. He comes to school on Mondays, yes. Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, yes. He likes school on Fridays best. Yippee the Yellow Yak. That's not what that sounds. Yesterday, he acted yuck and trashed up the whole school yard. He tied yarn up and down the swing. He yanked my yo-yo and broke the string. He yelled and messed up everything. Yippee the Yellow Yak. Yippee was in trouble then with all his friends and teachers. Monday, he stopped being bad. Tuesday and Wednesday, he was glad. Thursday and Friday, what fun he had. Yippee the Yellow Yak. The end. Okay, so let's go over we got our poster. There's not too many things on this poster. You know, some of our posters have a ton of pictures. This one, the Y sound or the yuck, 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 it doesn't have as many sounds, or a lot of words don't start with the letter Y like the letter S or the letter T. But we do have a few. What is this big ball of yarn? What does yarn start with? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, these are fun. Does anyone know what this is? That's a yo-yo. Yo-yo starts with what? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Then we have a sign here. It's a traffic sign. And it's yellow for cautious. It's the color yellow. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And it says yield. That means you have to be very careful. You don't stop, you don't go, but you slow down. And yield starts with a yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, let's get our tub out. So, our tub of Y stuff. Y starts with yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's see. So, oh, this is neat. What color is this big ball of puff? It is yellow. Yellow starts with yeah, yeah, yeah. Ah, something we just talked about on that. Does anyone know what this is? I'm not going to do the whole, I won't go up and down because I'm not very good with it. Look at, ooh, it's a yo-yo. Yo-yo starts with yeah, yeah, yeah. It's red. I don't know if you can see it, but it's yarn. We use yarn to knit. Yarn starts with what? Ya, ya, ya. Oh, here's a good one. It's little, he's a little guy, but that is Y for Yancey Yak. That animal is a yak. They're big and hairy and they have horns. Yak starts with ya, ya, ya. Ooh, and this is, I love this. This is a container of yogurt. Does anybody at home ever eat yogurt? I love yogurt. Yogurt starts with a ya, ya, ya. Okay. Oh, those are some things that start with the letter Y. All right, let's do our Alpha Tales book. Now, while I'm reading, listen for the ya, ya, ya sound. The yak who yelled yuck. There once was a young yak who hated trying new foods. One day, the young yak's father gave her a yellow banana. Yuck! Yelled the yak without even taking a bite. The yak tossed the yellow banana into her neighbor's yard. The young yak's father gave her some yogurt. Yuck! Yelled the yak. She tossed the yogurt into her neighbor's yard. Oh, sorry, boys and girls. The young yak's father gave her a yam. Does anyone know what a yam is? It's like a sweet potato. Yuck! Yelled the yak. She tossed the yam into her neighbor's yard. A wise old yak lived next door to the young yak. He was in his yard playing with his yo-yo. The yam hit the wise old yak right in the head. Yikes! Yelled the wise old yak. Yoo-hoo! Young yak, the wise old yak yelled over the fence. Yes, said the young yak. You should taste things before you yell yuck, said the wise old yak. The young yak leaped over the fence into her neighbor's yard. She tasted the yellow banana, the yogurt, and the yam. Yowee, said the young yak. These are yummy. And now she's the yak who yells yum. All right, so the moral of that story is, you guys, you should try food before you just say yuck, gross, because you might actually say yum. All right, look at the picture here. We need to find a few things that start with the letter Y, or the y sound. Oh, we have a yak. We have 1, 2, 3 yaks. Yak starts with ya. We have a yellow fence. Yellow starts with ya. And we have a ball of yarn. Yarn starts with ya. All right, boys and girls. So, the letter of the week is what? It is Y. And what does Y say? Ya. Yancey Yak, yakking on the phone. All right, I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope you get your rainbow writing done, and we will see you next time. Bye, guys.